Hello, my name's Eilaine and I'm a clinical academic nurse consultant for older people with an NHS Tayside in the University of Dundee. Becoming a nurse is so rewarding and opens up many opportunities to you. It can be a career for life or it can open doors to other career opportunities. The role of the nurse in older people's care is extremely rewarding and can have a significantly positive impact on the older person's quality of life long after your contact with them and their families. There are many different nursing opportunities and nursing roles within older people's care teams, and there are also many specialist teams who deliver care to older people. The role of the nurse is incredibly valuable in identifying and preventing further deconditioning of older people in any care setting. The role of the nurse is a constant professional group in attendance when older people are receiving care. They hold key insights into a person's condition at any given time, and they have a crucial role as a member of the multidisciplinary team, as coordinators of care and advocates for the people that they care for. In my school years, I wouldn't say I was particularly good at studying. I got by. I had an appointment with a careers advisor at the end of third year, and I told him I wanted to be a nurse. He suggested I might need a plan B. He advised me what grades I needed to achieve to get started. So I got my head down and studied. I applied for a pre-nursing course at college and a nursing diploma course at the University of Dundee. I had a conditional offer for the University of Dundee and an unconditional offer for college. It's really important to bear in mind there's more than one pathway to becoming a nurse. I received my exam results and commenced my nursing diploma at the University of Dundee. When I started my nursing training, I wanted to be a paediatric nurse, but that all changed when I had a placement on a female medical ward in Ninewells. This placement changed my mind about the kind of nursing I wanted to do, and halfway through my nursing training, I switched pathways to adult nursing and qualified as a registered adult nurse in 2001, and I love being a nurse. My first 5 years as a nurse were spent working in 2 nursing homes, which enabled me to work closer to home. On reflection, this time working in nursing homes was a great experience for me. It was where my appreciation and passion for the care of older people originates from. It taught me a huge amount while helping me to consolidate my pre-registration training in relation to time management, organisational skills, teaching skills, and it gave me a good introduction to person-centred care and the positive impact this has on older people's lives. During my career, I have been a member of many wonderful multidisciplinary teams, both in primary and secondary care. If I were able to go back to the beginning of my nursing journey, I wouldn't change a thing. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Suzanne Gray and I'm the Alzheimer's Scotland Dementia Nurse Consultant for NHS Tayside. And I just wanted to take up this opportunity to tell you about how I came to be a nurse and why it really is the best decision that I've ever made. So I believe strongly that nursing is a vocation, so let me tell you my story about how I kind of stumbled into a nursing career. I was brought up in a small village in Clackmannanshire, and mining, textiles and industry were the main opportunities for school leavers. I didn't really apply myself fully at school and I was never really considered to be that academic, but I did know what I wanted to do at that point, or so I thought. But I discovered I was half an inch too short to be a police officer, and years ago there were height restrictions. So there I was in the common room at school with only months to go until I was leaving school for good, with really no idea of what I wanted to do, with a job offer at the local textile factory. That was until I heard some school friends talking about different types of nursing, which I just thought there was one type of nursing. And she mentioned that she was going to be a nurse supporting people with learning disabilities. So I asked her if there were any other types of nursing, and she told me about mental health nursing. So I went home and I spoke to my late father about it, and he invited me to go with him to his work the next day. He had his own bus company and he also had the contract to take day patients from the local area to the day hospital at Bellsdyke Hospital in Larbert. So not only did that give me the opportunity to speak with people that were experiencing mental health difficulties, but also when I arrived at the hospital, the nurses at the day hospital invited me to stay the day, and that was me hooked. I started my training at Forth Valley College of Nursing in 1987, and at that time the nursing courses didn't carry any academic kudos or qualification or award. You either passed or failed 7 modules, and then there was a final exam. So I'm glad to say that I passed. And I worked in Bellsdyke Hospital for about 3 years, and then I decided I wanted to experience as many different clinical environments as I could. I always like to challenge myself. So during my career, I've worked in the Scottish Prison Service, private nursing homes, social services, different positions as a community mental health nurse, and in three universities as a nurse lecturer. I'm a strong believer in the need for nurses to work from a sound evidence base, and I realised that nursing was increasingly becoming more academic. So I enrolled myself on a BA Nursing Studies course and kind of become hooked on learning as well as nursing, and decided that I would learn as much as I could academically. So that's culminated in me recently becoming a doctor of nursing. Not bad for someone who wasn't ever considered that academic at school. So if you are considering a career in nursing and a bit concerned about the academic side, it's something that you can learn, and it's something that is achievable, and there's lots of support available for you. So a bit like Eilaine's talk, would I change anything? Well, the answer's no. Working with older people, in my opinion, is the most complex, challenging and worthwhile area of nursing that I've ever worked in. And it's the small things that can make the biggest difference for people. Just noticing that somebody's body language has changed, providing someone with an opportunity to be heard and be listened to, and empowering people to have some control over their journey is crucially important. Understanding why someone's distressed rather than just trying to manage a situation. It's about developing your own personal attributes as well as professional skills and knowledge so you can provide the best possible care and always demonstrate compassion, care and genuineness. Treating people the way you would like to be treated and being able to step into the other person's shoes as far as possible. I'm passionate about proving the care of people with dementia. It is possible to live well with dementia for many years. So for those of you listening who maybe don't have much knowledge or interest in working with people with dementia, can I ask you to do one thing, please? Write down the first word that comes into your mind when I say the word dementia. Now, go onto YouTube and search for the Scottish Dementia Working Group recordings. Please listen to their motivating stories about living well with dementia. And if you're thinking about becoming a nurse, please consider working with people with dementia. It's one of the most rewarding careers you can choose. It's a real privilege to work with people with dementia and their families. And no, if I had to start over again, I wouldn't change a thing.